Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Renekton, maybe they do want the Jace in mid. I think the Jace has a winning matchup in both those lanes, and the Renekton also can win both those lanes, so I think they're pretty happy.
I agree. My concern is they don't have a huge amount of magic damage, especially with the nerfs to Maokai on this patch. You can go demonic lanes going down
Here's
on
the
it.
gank mid to free up the Sylas, but Marcoon knows it. He's matching it really well.
So Cersei's going to path up towards this, try and get the saplings in there. Marcoon going into Larssen, flash away. Mawang now joins the fray as Larssen is low, down to 200 HP, ticking, but not quite enough. Marcoon has to flash away. Mawang now looking for another stun. Gets it. Larssen flashes forward, but Mawang's already taking the kill. Marcoon's next on the menu. 2 to Koi in the mid lane.
They read the play, but Sylas Sejuani level 3 is so strong. Double melee means they can lock up a singular target. DOS finds Comp, no flash.
Comp really doesn't have anywhere to get out of this one. Flash forward from Exekick, and the SK bot lane is off to the races. They've been so dominant throughout the course of
So SK, Certus then has to give up the push. And I think that looming threat is what Koi play off of.
Certus trying to dodge to the side, but he gets knocked up with the Arctic Sun. You just can't escape the looming threat that is Mawang once again. 2-0-1 now on the board.
Yeah, they have
no Umbral Glaive for support in this game. Your vision control tends to stick around a little bit longer when you put those wards down. Larssen tried to trade with Certus here in the mid lane. Mawang looking for that flank position, that gank position once again. The dive has been called.
They have not really got a wave, it's just a gank really. He's not going to be able to hit the Q, but he can hit the slow.
And there's the root as well. We don't really need to hit the Q when Certus has nowhere to move. Mawang takes it again.
Yeah.
A flail of the northern range support, plus the wave clear that you get from a Sivir with that ricochet. Like, how do you ever get that wave under tower and have the time to dive it?
Yeah, outside where Mawang would like to focus on things like the Jarvan. Will get spotted on that pink on the invade. Marcoon is level 7, so in terms of experience, he's there, but now he's spotted coming through lane.
Just all in the bot lane. There's the Nature's Grass as well as they look to try and lock down Comp. No flash, has used the Ghost, but the Nature's Grass, oh, he dodges just between them. Depth Charge and the Featherstorm. 2 more ultimates in best year, and this year they've really struggled to find their mark. Now, Larssen and Mawang are working their way down towards this bottom lane. Trimpy here as well will be spotted on a ward. Marcoon, though, waiting for Comp. Goes in immediately. Nature's Grass going to try and knock him back with the Bramble Smash. The hook goes short as well, and Comp's able to walk away. Mawang coming in alongside Larssen to ruin SK's day. 2 quick kills over to Koi. DOS forced to walk back to safety.
Mid-jungle covering the play. They knew the only option. Okay, so Marcoon just pinging top. Certus has 1 wave of push.
Do something somewhere, right?
Yeah, he's just saying irrelevant, just push the wave. Let's just try to dive this guy. It's the only option we have.
Nature's Grass going in. Shigenda only halfway towards the Mega Gnar. Tries to get underneath the tower, but can't get there quickly enough. The Cole, the Meek, will do exactly that as Irrelevant picks up his first kill of the game.
Something's better than nothing. Bot's just been completely abandoned now by Marcoon. He rinse and repeats it, but he got counter-ganked on. And the bot lane is kind of...
Go for a different sort of draft. You go for an early win con and it doesn't work. You still have 2 options, 2 chances to get back in. Even if you lose this series,
TV
you still have another chance.
They really want to force it.
Irrelevant looking for it. Mawang over the wall. Marcoon on the chase there. Trimpy not in the best of positions, but SK trying to collapse instead onto Larssen towards the top. Now Larssen has the depth charge and has a flash. Marcoon's isolated down towards the bottom side as Comp tries to join the fray. Nature's Grass coming out, but SK, they're just all over the shot. In the end, they are able to engage onto Trimpy and find 1. Meanwhile, Shigenda still pushes in the bot lane and gets the tower there. SK get 1 kill out of it and lose the
tempo, right? So I think just going cross map is good. Does they don't really have a wave to play on? You can see Larssen pushed out all the way top. Hang on a second.
Exekick has the Featherstorm, has the flash as well. We'll use the Featherstorm first. Larssen still chasing him down, though. Counter Featherstorm from Larssen to dodge away from the root caller. Nature's Grass will lock him up, but nicely played there by the Koi mid laner.
That's exactly what would happen if they went towards Drake. Now they'll get mid tier 1. They have no...
They might even... goes between the uprights, but Certus still not in a good position at all. TP coming out as SK look for a fight in the mid lane, but the tower's already fallen, and Mawang is still full health. Radiant Virtue Ticket of the game. SK yet to claim a single tower for themselves, and they are hurting a lot right now.
DOS shield, like, they have no poke whatsoever. Maybe you're having to take this blue, but yeah, they need to look for a fight soon. It's only going to get worse.
It's Mawang versus the world right now. Exekick tries to step forward. Comp immediately opens up on him. Depth Charge going out as Comp still knocked up. Marcoon coming in as well. The Glacial Prism's going to land. At the moment it's 4v3. But they're just retreating and the Ignite ticks and Trimpy takes a kill. Larssen now looking for the flank. TP available for Shigenda if he wants to join the fight, but doesn't even need to.
It's just so...
impossible to play from this position.
Yeah, it's so hit or miss. And the second they lost those mid 2v2s, everything around it just fell apart. This is just going to be a home run for Koi, sorry.
Yeah, and we've sort of seen them in the group stage. Consistently, they've missed out on the bracket stage of the LEC. 8th, 10th, 5th.
Their score, Medic.
That's their score.
Yeah, they didn't finish 13th in the LEC.
Oh, yeah, I messed that one up, didn't I? Anyway.
That would be bad. Even I haven't done that.
Can you please say something?
No, I can't control it. I'm sorry.
We're all good. We're all good.
Yeah, you're looking for a play. It is the Hail Mary for SK. Just look for something, try to kill someone, stop this siege.
Irrelevant trying to fight Shigenda down towards the bottom side, but Koi can just close in once again. Extra kick coming in.
Ooh, a kill?
Shigenda? No, he survives. And Irrelevant. Yeah, there will be a kill, Cadril, just in the opposite direction.
Maorang is split pushing on Sejuani.
Maorang is pushing top lane with the Baron buff. And SK retreat back towards their base once again. A member down, a player down right now, and perhaps a game down in this series as Koi will push in 2 waves. Shigenda TP up towards the top side. I mean, you can look for something, but what have you got? You've got no flash on DOS, you've got no depth charge. Larssen steals away the Nature's Grasp just to force you away from your own base, and you can't even defend against the power of those roots.
Yeah, 3 names will go down. And it's just a case of whether Koi just want to be greedy and stay in now, or if they want to base off these 3 names. Looks like they're being a bit greedy.
Yeah, Larssen pops a stopwatch, but Certus almost goes pop underneath the towers. The Baron buff continues, Cannon minions pushing in, and SK cannot defend. Trimby tanks up a couple of tower shots, but that's all the damage he's going to take in this fight as the Nexus towers fall. And even with the roots coming back from that Blade Caller, SK might try and defend. DOS gets hooked up there, Certus going in as well, the Featherstorm being used, but once again, Koi just unkillable. You just can't kill him. Even at their own fountain, SK cannot find purchase in the game as Koi go 1-0. Along Sejuani, we saw how strong it can be in game
E, so now they're saying maybe we can get this next wave in. Lucian's E is on cooldown, but surprise.
They spot him on the ward. Heal being used for the chaser. Exekick has cleanse, but really has nowhere to go. Doesn't burn either summoner and is cut down for first blood. Dots will burn his flash to escape, but Maorang once again Maoranging all over the map.
A little bit of game of chicken there.
There's a time at which you have to be careful for it. So your bot lane will back away, and then after that time expires, like, well, Maorang can't be ganking anymore. He's doing a full clear where he's going up towards the top side. Exekick though flashing forward into the trap. Trimby has the flash, but that was beautiful from SK in the bot lane. The binding into the flash trap was enough to claim SK's first kill of the game. Irrelevant has to flash. Dragon.
Yeah. Larssen has a mid push as well. So a bit of a quiet early game, no explosive fight. The base
for Larssen. Maorang. Oh no, man, he steals it away with a smite. Marcoon, the curse of the sad mummy, he's had enough of this. Maorang flashes and escapes.
No way.
Now the eye is sitting there. Larsen's going in for the chase as well, flashing with the stolen curse of the sad mummy. The CC chain on Irrelevant is absolutely beautiful. Certus trading down towards the bottom side. DOS trying to join the fray, but this should be 2 kills. Over to Koi. Irrelevant tries to get away. Double flash from Koi to stop him. Certus tries to escape, but he will fall as well. And in the end, the stolen Herald and 2 kills to safety, but now the Koi bot lane doesn't have push that they have to come across. However, Certus only has TP and it's 12 minutes on the clock, so that's not unleashed yet. Can you steal it back? Marcoon looking for it.
Doesn't even try.
The answer is no. Yes. I mean, he kind of tried. He was close to trying. Acing the whole pop.
He looked at him, and I think he should be all right.
Scales off your bonus armor as well. I think the magic damage on hit. I will check that in a second. DOS lands the life binding. Instead they turn on to Exekick, who Gelfloss and flashes. DOS already dead, as you say.
Yeah.
Not really any.
Push the entirety of the game, barring maybe level 1 to 3 for the Azir. And so the game just innately becomes hard to play. Maybe a play top here.
Shigenda doesn't have flash. And it's tossed forward. Shigenda trying to get away with the world ender, but Irrelevant on the chase. Q2. Curse of the sad mummy. In the end, SK will get the kill. Irrelevant takes it up towards that top lane.
If he got his auto attack off in a Q3, I think the Aatrox maybe 1v2s there. Irrelevant really low on mana, but same story from last game. Bots falling apart. Marcoon goes top and gets a kill. How much can they leverage from that now? Because now Exekick's just gonna die.
Yep. I'm sorry, Exekick. Not long for the rift, I'm afraid, as Larssen chases him down. And Exekick, even with the cleanse, need for SK has just evaporated in the jungle as the 100 gold that Marcoon was ahead has been nullified by Maorang once again. He's nullified the entire game. The bandage toss, but he's not underneath the tower. He can flash away. Certus looking for the trade. His second bandage toss, though, is enough. And Marcoon, I think Larsen's kind of feeling himself a little bit this game. You know, it has been a bit of a quiet split for him. And he's had a couple of strong games. All out well for them as they won that series.
A little bit hairy towards the end.
It was a little bit hairy, but they still managed to secure the win in the end here.
They then get a lead, and then they hold on to that lead for as long as possible. Here comes Shigenda. Play onto Shigenda.
Underneath the tower. Unstoppable onslaught being used as well as they get Shigenda, but the TP's coming in. Maorang looking for the Glacial Prison. It's going to hit onto Certus. Larssen joins the fray. Curse of the sad money. A possibility, but the Emperor's Divide will separate them for the time being. Tidal Wave being popped. Decimating Smash dodged as Irrelevant will be sacrificed. Can the rest of SK get out? Certus dodging to the side of the Emperor's Prison. Flash ult from Larssen! And you called it, Cajal! Larssen read your mind, and he read the minds of SK as he takes down 2.
Really quick wrist, right? Good play from Larssen. I thought he would flash ult earlier as Certus was trying to escape near the tower.
Marcoon's going to be denied everything that he could ever acquire.
It's a sad Amumu.
It's a sad Amumu.
It's SK out. So now they're holding on, and they have really got good face check set up. Larssen on a blue orb. I don't think he realized that for a second.
Larssen knocked back, steals away the Emperor's Divide. DOS with the flash, but the light binding didn't connect. Emperor's Divide away. Larssen trying to escape. Glacial Prism being used as well, and Larssen's still alive. In the end, shut down by DOS.
HP, they have got Lux E in the pit, so they can see the health of the Dragon. A little bit of chunk onto Larssen. We can see the damage from the Azir. Just Malrank hitting this.
Just Leroy Jenkins it. Irrelevant. You got to charge.
Shigenda's waiting. He's waiting for them to commit so he can flank.
5,000 HP on it. Malrank goes in, Glacial Prism hits. Shigenda not there in time. Marcoon was locked up. Irrelevant charges in. There's the bandage shots as well. Irrelevant able to survive, but Larssen gets out as well. And now Shigenda's on the back line. Irrelevant already down. Certus slides in. Perhaps this is what SK were looking for. But a double from Shigenda. The World Ender's doing exactly that. DOS takes one in with Marcoon. Shigenda will fall. Marcoon with nuts. Bandage shots once again. SK flashes, but there's no vision in the bush. They don't have the wards to spot out Comp. But their prize for the fight, where they were even, will be the Dragon. Malrank flashes. They were going to fully invest. Now they don't see anyone on the map.
Marcoon needs to be really careful. He has no flash. I don't know why he's
here. Glacial Prism hits. Marcoon was looking for the crab, but that crab greediness might spell SK's doom. He doesn't even secure the
poke onto Comp. He's going to dash away. Here comes Larssen.
DOS looking for the flash on Shigenda. Larssen going in as well. Irrelevant used the unstoppable onslaught to get away. Shigenda fighting DOS down towards the bottom side. Crown has been procced on him. Oh, but look at the damage now. That is a top laner versus the support. The ace in the hole will keep
trapped there. Lost about 60% of his health in just one auto attack. Koi are really strong, but it's not like us giving them a second dragon's going to hurt, and SK realize that now, so they've left.
Lands the bandage shots. Comp though, Mikhail's away from it. Second bandage shots coming in. Irrelevant trying to come to the backline. Glacial Prism flashed away, and now Irrelevant's in the midst of three. The Emperor's Divide. Certus was locked up for a second there. Didn't have time to get the ultimate off. He was CC'd by something. I didn't quite see what it was. Koi though were able to pick up one kill. And now what do they have to go on the chase? Irrelevant being forced away. Light binding just wide. Larssen has the Curse of the Sad Mummy. Could just use it here to make sure this Scion does go down.
No flash.
Another stun being used as Larssen holds onto his ultimate. Irrelevant turns it back around. Decimating Smash will keep Larssen in place, but Irrelevant will fall once again.
My god, that Scion is really, really tanky. Yeah. Koi needs to get the Dominix onto Comp ASAP so he can start shredding through that
around him. Irrelevant is backing on a control ward.
And they know it.
And they know it, which is very odd in my estimation. Oh, but they look for the damage on Comp. They can't quite take him out. The hole's going to be blocked. Malrank stands in the way. Shigenda TP's in. Unstoppable onslaught. They're just trying to kill off Comp, but the Lucian is dashing and dodging and dipping and weaving away from everything that SK can throw at him today. Truly an episode of dodgeball for Comp, and he's coming out on top once again. The Aggro Prism will stop the decimating smash. Larssen comes in from the side to clean up the kill. But no matter what you throw at this Koi bot lane, they're just unkillable.
Irrelevant. That's exactly what the health bar is. Koi on stopping him. He can look for this if he wants to.
Koi are holding it. 2,500. They don't know how low it is now. They do. The Lux E goes in once again. Shigenda's in the mid wave. He's looking for the flank, but Marcoon could just go in. What's going on? Set! Koi held it for ages for them. However, Certus will fall and Shigenda tries to get onto the back. That's 2 kills over to Koi. SK trying to run for the hills, trying to escape. Shigenda's still on the chase. The World Ender has timed out that movement speed. Not there for him anymore. The slow from the Lux E, the binding as well. But perhaps DOS, even with the flash away, will be culled where he stands. Execute cleanses the Glacial Prism.
He went towards mid-wave. Maybe he was trying to get towards level 16. Maybe he was looking for a flank, but no one was stopping
in the hole from it, but really more about denying it from Koi than anything else. They'll lose another tier 2 hit to Larssen.
He's flanking, it looks like. Maybe if he can take in a Mumu ult and then flash ult them, it'll be good.
I mean, it would be deadly. XK has no flash, no cleanse. Irrelevant now trying to get away from this one. He's rooted up, but instead they just don't re-engage. They're trying to kill off Shigenda and they will manage not to do that. Larssen with an incredible flank. He waited for his opportune moment and then he pounced. SK routed in the mid lane. Nothing they could do against the oncoming storm of Koi.
Fantastic flank from the Koi mid laner. A little bit shaky in towards the late game. It was really hard for them to find any objectives despite getting picks, but as a team they managed to pull it off.
And what do we return to form for Koi, back to the ways that won them 2022 and with a date against Vitality on Monday.
SK showing signs of life in this game too towards the mid to late game. That steal was fantastic from Marcoon. But it was quite tricky for Koi to find fights because they didn't have any kind of like on-paper frontline. The Sejuani would Q ult in, and then her job would basically